Hey mathematicians, today we're going to be problem solvers again, and we are going to work on our 3-read strategy here, and we're going to try to make sense of this problem. And so you notice there's not any numbers in this problem. So we took the numbers out, and I'm going to write here where our numbers would have been. Right here. Oh, goodness, this one's going to have a lot of numbers in it, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to read it for the first time. And when I'm reading it, I want you to think about what is happening in the story. So sometimes when we're thinking about what is happening, we are picturing that in our head, okay? So are you ready? And then after that, we're going to try to model our story. This is going to be so much fun. We're going to act this out. So for the first read, we're going to be thinking about what is happening. Are you ready? Here we go. Build some boats. There are some people fishing on each boat. Each person catches some fish. How many fish were caught? So, what's happening in this story? First, we know that we're going to have to build some boats. And I'm thinking we're going to have to build more than one boat. How do you know that? That's right, because it says boats. So that's a plural. So that we know it's more than one. And we know that there are some people fishing on each boat. So there's probably more than one person fishing on each boat. And we know that each person catches some fish. So we're going to have quite a few fish, aren't we? We want to know how many fish were caught. This story's going to be so much fun to kind of act out. And I thought this would be a really good one to draw. And you don't even have to be a big artist to be able to draw this. So next we're going to look at it to see how our numbers fit in. Are you ready to see the numbers? Okay, boys and girls, now we're going to reread the problem. And this time when we reread it, we're going to have the numbers in there. And I want you to think about, what do those numbers represent? What do they mean? Okay, you ready? Build 3 boats. There are 4 people fishing on each boat. So let's stop there for a moment. What do those numbers represent? That's right. We have to build 3 boats. So that is the number of boats that we have to build. And what does the number 4 represent? There's 4 people fishing on each of those boats. Okay, let's continue with our story. Each person catches 3 fish. How many fish were caught? So what does the number 3 represent? That's right, 3 fish for every person fishing. So are you ready? We're going to have such a good time modeling this. This will be a really good one to draw. So what is the very first thing that I need to draw? That's right. We need to build 3 boats. Can we build 3 boats together? Mine kind of look like bananas, don't they? Okay, now there are 4 people fishing on each boat. So what do I need to draw now to represent? That's right, I've got to have 4 people on each boat. Are you ready? I'm just going to draw little stick figures. Will that work? That's right. It doesn't have to be fancy, does it? let's make sure that we have 4. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 people on that boat. I need 4 on the next boat. How many do I have so far? 2. Let's draw 2 more. 3. And then 4. Very good. All right, we have our third boat. And here is number 4. So we have 4 people on each boat. Let's be really precise and make sure. Oh, I see 4 on each boat. Now what's happening in our story? Each person catches 3 fish. Okay, so now I have to give each person 3 fish. So I've decided I'm going to use my Unifix cubes because I know that you have some of those at home too. So my Unifix cubes, what would they represent? That's right, the fish. So I have to give each person how many? That's right. Each person is going to have 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's give the next person how many? 1, 2, 3. Could I use something else besides Unifix cubes? That's right, you could. If you had little goldfish, or you could even draw fish, you could use buttons, you could use anything to kind of represent that. Okay, all right, the next person, they all are going to get how many fish? That's right, 3 fish. Are those really fish? I'm doing a lot of pretending, aren't I? It's really fun to pretend in math. To help us solve a problem, I can act it out to help me understand it. So each person is getting 3 fish. Oh, here's the 4th person on the boat. I'm going to give them 3 fish that they caught. All of these people caught 3 fish. Boy, that's a lot of fish we have now, isn't it? Okay, here's some more. I'm counting out 3 for each one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Oh, I'm going to space those out a little bit more so I can see them. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay, so, let's see what it's asking us. How many fish were caught? Are you ready to try to solve that? How are we going to decide? There's several ways we could do this, but we need to know how many fish were caught by everyone. So we have to include every person and all of the fish that they caught. Are you ready? We could count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay, so this one caught 12 fish. Okay. Let's see. Will this one be 12? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, that one was 12 too. Very good. Will this one be 12? How do you know that one's going to be 12? That's right, they each caught 3 fish, 4 people. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, how many fish were caught? So, here's 12. And if we add 12 more to it, so if we have 12 and we add 12 more to it, and then another 12 from the third boat, let's say how many we have, right? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That equals 36. 36 what? That's right, 36 fish. So let's think about another way that we could have solved that. I can also use 10 frames to help me. I can count easier by tens. Are you ready? So I'm going to move all of these fish to my 10 frame because it's so much easier to count by tens. So do I have a 10 frame filled up yet? I'm getting close. Oh, there's one filled up. I'm moving my fish over. Remember, we're doing a lot of pretending that these Unifix cubes are fish. So I'm dragging them down to my 10 frame so I can easily count these. Oh, here's another 10 frame filled up. Okay, let's fill another one. How many 10 frames do you think we can fill in all? Okay, here's some more fish I'm moving down. This one's almost filled. Okay, I have it filled, but then I still have some fish left. I can't forget about these fish, but will these fill another 10 frame? No, it won't do a whole 10 frame. So these are like some leftover ones over here, right? Okay, so let's move this one down here. Okay, so now can we easily count these? How much is it when the 10 frame is all the way filled up? That's right, it's 10, so let's count. 10, 20, 30, and we have, let's count how many leftover ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's write that. Gonna erase one of my boats so I have enough room here. So we have 10, and we have 10 more, and another group of 10, and 6 leftover ones. So 10, 20, 30, and 6 leftover ones is 36. So there are 36 fish were caught in all. Great job today, problem solvers. Did all of that make sense? Yes, it did, because we knew that each boat had 4 people and 3 fish on each one. So we proved that there were 36 fish in all. Great problem solving today, boys and girls.